Okay, so I am legally blind and I want to show how I would show someone like my fiance, for example, who has retinitis pigmentosa, someone who can see a little or don't really see objects, to know where things are in a big spacious area. And I chose the basement. I learned that February is blindness or low vision awareness month, and I'm including blind people because they deserve the support. So, this is what a lot of big areas can be hard for people who cannot see objects. And I just use my fiance as an example because, we walk down here a lot and hang out, and sometimes you just don't see things, right? And it's okay. Without my glasses, I struggle. I even struggle with them. But the point is, when you're dealing with like achromatopsia and ROP stuff, those mixed together can be difficult, especially in lighting. So thank goodness for my tinted glasses. Anyway, let's start with, we walk down the stairs, right? Now, say you want to find landmarks. So I always tell, be careful about this rail. I've already tripped over it, okay? But say, you walk down the stairs and you want to find your landmarks. So some blind people aren't going to see this table. I can see all the objects I'm talking to you all about right now. But this is a table, and then, so that's say they want to play ping pong, or know where the ping pong table is, because so you're gonna walk straight. A lot of blind people, you'll see them, they kind of scan. So blind people that don't see objects, you'll see them walking slower simply just because that's how they know how to look for objects, right? Whether they're using a cane or just kind of walking around the house. Even low vision people sometimes will walk a little slower. For me, I know I do because I'm trying to process where things are and I'm trying to scan all the items. Yes, I'm filming the pole, not because I'm filming the pole, because I'm trying to show sighted people how I would show someone who can't see where the pole is. So we can see the pole, right? I can see the pole from all the way from back here. I can see it way further, but I don't need to walk further. Anyway, someone who is blind though isn't gonna see that. So you walk downstairs. So you walk again. There's their landmark, this table, and then they're gonna find the pole. So someone who's blind is not going to see the pole. They might see it if they're like really up close to it, but they're not gonna see it if they are, they may not even see it, or maybe they'll just like run into it. But you know what, it's okay. But here's a good thing to know. So you have two landmarks right now. You have a pole and you have a ping pong table, okay? So this is a good way to teach blind people, so they can go between the pole and the ping pong table. Now some blind people can see objects, like my fiance, he can see objects. But sometimes, depending on lighting, it depends on if he can actually see them or how far away. So he probably sees the pole like literally super, super, super close. Like he would be like this to it. Like if I was, so he needs to see it. As far as, someone else walks down the stairs and they know where the pole is, right? So then a rug. You have a rug right here. The thing is, this setup looks really nice, but for blind people, it's actually a landmark. It's really cool because, okay, I passed the ping pong table. I know the rug is where the sitting area is, right? So if you go and this is a chair. We love these chairs. They're so comfy. We love them. And then there's a chair to the left of the other one. So say, and we're not going to go through the whole basement because I really don't want to do that right now. But I think this is just a good little lesson. So say they get up and, some blind people, they get up and they forget where certain landmarks or marks are. You're just hanging out talking, right? So what you'll need to remember is when you get up, so there's a trampoline right here. And I forgot to mention that, but I am now. So say you walk past the rug, because a lot of blind people, they will veer as well. And that is something that is very common in blindness because you just can't see exactly where you're going. But so you'll have like this other chair. This is a landmark kind of thing. And I can see these objects, but I want to show you guys how I would tell someone who is blind. So literally feel your surroundings, trail the table, right? You're back at the round table. So you know right then when you're back at the round table, you come around it and there's the steps. Be careful, don't trip on that like I did last week. That was really painful and we won't talk about it. So again, remember all your landmarks. Remember that blind people need to know their landmarks landmarks, and landmarks really do help. They're not just for in public, they can be in your home too. And I do find a lot of joy in helping those who need help, and also learning myself, as I am legally blind. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video.